Let's take a look at what is happening in Senegal. Senegal, as we know, is one of the most peaceful countries in West Africa with a good and steady democracy. Senegal was set to have their elections sometime this year in 2024. But 3 weeks to the elections, President Macky Sall decided to hold the elections, to postpone the elections. His reasons were there are disputes about the candidacy list. So he needs to settle that before we get back to the elections. Now, there are some people that think these are tactics to stay in power because his last term is supposed to be this year and he's supposed to vacate the office by April, I think April 2024. Yeah, I think April 2024. Now, here is my take from this entire thing. Senegal is one of those few countries that are respected for their democracy and peace. The ripple effects of these actions can be catastrophic because other countries will see these actions and their leaders will start trying to implement this. We have already seen countries like Cameroon, where their leaders decided to change the constitution over and over to favor their presidency. This might become the case in Senegal because right now he's manipulating the constitution to fit his personal agendas. My only main concern bringing this up today is because the youths are out in the streets. We might witness massive protests across Senegal, or maybe even a civil war, worst case scenario, a civil war. It is not okay for a leader to just change the constitution like that. It is not up to him to decide which candidate can stay on the presidential election list and which candidate is supposed to be taken out. Maybe these are tactics for him to stay in power longer. Maybe he's stalling to change the constitution down the line. But let's pay attention to what is happening in Senegal. Let's all watch Senegal closely.